So I think that I have finally gotten to the bottom of the last moving box. And as I was pulling it out, I thought, I love this piece so much that I wanted you guys to be with me. Okay, this is a stand. We got new lights in the house. I'm tickled about that. We have new flooring and new paint. It's the same colors that I had in the other house. I love them so much. So yes, I'm one of those old ladies that just, it's easy just to repeat what you've already done. Okay, here it is. So I got this, Lord, I guess, I don't know, maybe in the 90s at a little Christian store in Athens, Georgia called the Carpenter Shop. Comment if you remember the Carpenter Shop. It was on Chase Street, I think. It's the 10 Commandments, but as I was unwrapping it, I was thinking about how long I've had it, how it's traveled with me from house to house to house. And I remember when I bought it, I think that this was just one of the very few little things I knew about the Bible. I grew up watching the 10 Commandments with Charleston Heston, and the movie moved me. I have to admit, I love the movie. My knowledge regarding the Bible was about this big. This was the law. Through the centuries, there were more laws added, and the Pharisees took it to a whole new level. And I've been doing a little study on Paul, and it just talked about how he had to lay on one side and couldn't flip to the other side, and how they had to do their prayers at a certain time of days. It was very, very regimented, very, very legalistic. Well, that was kind of my idea of the Bible, and that was my perception of God, that he was just a God of laws, and he was a punitive God, and that if I were going to be a Christian, I would have to stay on that straight and narrow, and that was impossible. It was impossible. So I gave up and started living for the world. But then I came to the end of myself. And that's when I thought, I'm just going to surrender it all. I had been reading the book of John, and that book was all about love. It was not about the commandments. It was about how much God loved me, how much Jesus loved his neighbor, his friends. He ate with the sinners. He didn't love their sin, but he loved them, and he had a heart for people. And that changed everything. That changed everything. You see these? I can check every single one of them off. Did every single one of them. But when I committed to Jesus and I started walking with him, my slate was clean. Everything's gone. He forgave me. It's a thing called grace. What a relief. What freedom to know that you can be saved, that all that sin, all the ugly that you committed can be erased by stepping out in faith and committing everything to the Lord. Leave it all at the foot of the cross. Give it to him and step up and be free. Still one of my favorite pieces. Kind of where it begins though, It all begins with the law. That was God's standard. We couldn't live up to it. So he sent his son. He became flesh. He walked on earth sinless, with love and compassion, revealing who God really is. So that we could be free from the law and the legalism of the Old Testament. That's all.